I am in favor of animal rights, as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being, sir. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. You can fool all the people, some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Most folks are about as happy as they make their minds up to be. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. Love is the chain to lock a child to its parent. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. Common-looking people are the best in the world. That is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. He has a right to criticize who has a heart to help. A tragedy is best read at home for people who like that kind of a book. That is the kind of book they will like. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. In the end, it is not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. If I am killed, I can die but once, but to live in constant dread of it is to die over and over again. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other thing. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. I have a congenital aversion to failure. I happen temporarily to occupy this big white house. I am a living witness that any one of your children may look to come here as my father's child. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. And having thus chosen our course without guile and with pure purpose, let us renew our trust in God and go forward without fear and with manly hearts. Human nature will not change in any future great national trial. Compared with the men of this, we shall have as weak and as strong, as silly and as wise, as bad and as good. What is to be will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. I claim not to have controlled events, but confess plainly that events have controlled me. I know not how to aid you, save in the assurance of one of mature age and much severe experience, that you cannot fail if you resolutely determine that you will not. I have stepped out upon this platform that I may see you and that you may see me, and in the arrangement, I have the best of the bargain. The demon of intemperance ever seems to have delighted in sucking the blood of genius and of generosity. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. The one victory we can ever call complete will be that one which proclaims that there is not one slave or one drunkard on the face of God's green earth. All I ask for the Negro is that if you do not like him, let him alone. If God gave him but little, that little let him enjoy. I leave you hoping that the lamp of liberty will burn in your bosoms until there shall no longer be a doubt that all men are created free and equal. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. I say this is the leading principle, the sheet anchor of American republicanism. Surely God would not have created such a being as man with an ability to grasp the infinite, to exist only for a day. No, no, man was made for immortality. I care not for a man's religion whose dog and cat are not the better for it. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. I cannot make it better known than it already is that I strongly favor colonization. What is conservatism? Is it not adherence to the old and tried against the new and untried? When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. I can make a general in 5 minutes, but a good horse is hard to replace. If we have no friends, we have no pleasure, and if we have them, we are sure to lose them and be doubly pained by the loss. I distrust the wisdom, if not the sincerity, of friends who would hold my hands while my enemy stabbed me. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Whatever you are, be a good one. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end.